right now I'm going through my phone and about to get to the chat so I can read the chat. It's better than being on the screen. But how is it going, man, over here in California? You know, I only had one student, so I hit the road out here doing some work. And this is not my normal lifetime, so if you see this, then you definitely have the bell wrong. Well, let me get this live chat set up over here. That way people know I'm live. And that way I can read any comments. Ooh, the internet's bad over here too. Come on. There we go. Now we're talking. But yeah, we finally got to 3,000 subscribers now, and the hat giveaway will take place once I get home, probably the first Thursday I'm home from being out here. But life's good. We ran into a little bit of like snow flurries, nothing too bad. The weather's not been too bad. Shower in a truck stop, had to get used to that again. Funny story is my student was talked me into it's good for you if you take your warm shower, you know, you shower up and then you sit there in the cold water for like 3 minutes. I lasted probably about 30 seconds, but it sure did wake me up. It was kind of like whenever you go from a hot tub to jumping into a swimming pool, and it was a new experience. I'm trying it out. Maybe next time I'll stay in the cold water longer. I forgot what he said it was good for, but trying out new stuff. And then I had quite an adventure over if y'all don't know, that little cap on your reefer, that's like the hardest thing to find. It took me 300 miles to get a new cap for my reefer. So I remember the chain was broken and I unscrewed the cap, put it on top of the pump, filled it up. And then I remember kind of having a hard time having an easy time getting the chain in there to screw the cap back onto the reefer after I filled it up. And I was like, man, the cap's on there, like, we're good. And we went and parked for the night. Somehow during the night, somehow the cap came up missing. So I kind of thought I left it on the pump, but I wasn't sure. We started driving and I was all like, man, my fuel's kind of low. And when we stopped, like, there wasn't no cap on it. Another driver came up and said, hey, y'all are missing the cap to your reefer. You're missing the fuel tank cap to your reefer. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So, and I did notice it before he told me, because I was walking around the truck going into Dunkin' Donuts to get me an iced coffee, and found out that, you know, I was like, man, it's missing. And then there wasn't another one for 300 miles, and I tried several shops along the way. We had to go to like a specialty shop, and they had a special order it from another shop. Well, we ended up having to drive an extra 100 miles that day, and it made it even easier run for today. So we've been over here chilling. We're trying to get a 10-hour break right now. You know, time is money out here over the road. When your clocks start running low, you're losing money. So, you know, we're trying to micromanage our clocks to get a 10-hour break right here, and still no pre-plan yet. So, you know, I know that they say freight's been real low here lately. It's been hard to get loads and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the reason, or maybe I just didn't get pre-planned to head out of here. But hopefully we go down south, pick up something, maybe closer to LA or something, and then head across the 40. I like going across the 40. Not looking forward to it, but more than likely I usually go to Washington from here. I hope I don't go to Washington from here, but hey, if it happens, it happens. Earl says our system at JB Hunt, when we do our loaded and unloaded calls, the system is slow. You know, our Qualcomm is slow too. Like sometimes I'll be trying to hurry up and go off duty to save my times, you know, time's money, and you know, you're losing, every second counts, so you're losing seconds while it's loaded, and it feels like eternity. I mean, you know, you're talking about time is money, and that does slow you down. Cool McFly says, I like the 40 too. Yeah, the 40 is a nice road. I love the 40. I love the 40, I love the 44, you know. They're all great roads, really. In the wintertime and summertime, 40 is usually pretty good. You might run into some trouble in Flagstaff. I drove through Flagstaff because there was a lot of snow and stuff, and it was like 9 degrees up there, or 8 degrees. It was pretty cold. Right? Oh no, not night dispatch. I know. What time is it? 3 o'clock, so it's 5 o'clock in Springfield. Yeah, I'm dealing with night dispatch now, so, you know, wish me luck on that. Night dispatch, sometimes they're good to you, sometimes they're not. So we'll see what happens with night dispatch. Or, you know, tomorrow's Friday, I'll wait for a load till my fleet manager comes in tomorrow if I have to. I won't even message them. They'll see that I'm empty and stuff like that, but I'll wait. I'll go to the truck stop and try to sleep some more. Because it's hard falling asleep after we just drove we only drove like 200 miles to get here. So it's kind of, you know, wake up, drive, let's say 4 or 5 hours, and then fall back to sleep. It's kind of hard. Cool says through Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. Right on. There's a Dunkin' Donuts right there at exit 66 in Arizona, and then there's another one at the Petrol in Amarillo. So the good thing about traveling the 40 is that there's 2 places that you can stop in and get your Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. And I got that iced coffee, guys, and that iced coffee was horrible. Nasty iced coffee. I was really upset with Dunkin'. They let me down. Earl says, we use a tablet with PeopleNet with the last 3 next 5 years we're going to GeoTab. So yeah, you know, I kind of wish we would move to something besides this Qualcomm. I think it'd be nice for the change of pacing to get the tablet instead of this Qualcomm. I think a tablet would work better. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the tablet would work better. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, hey, Bo, what's going on, Bo? Late again, where are you? I'm at the north. I'm over here in Modesto. That's where I'm at. I'm in Modesto. I'm at the America with the parking outside next to the airport. Oh, they just sent me a lumper feed. How much was that lumper feed? Yep. Gotta love the lumpers, man. They really get you. I wonder if that means that they're done unloading me. Lumper at Alright, so that's going to be taken care of. RJ says the only issue I have with PeopleNet is that one, it shows you have arrived. It won't bring up the co-pilot to the next address. Then once you're out, it goes to emails, then logs. Wow. Is the lumper feed through caps going? Ah, man, I don't even know. I didn't even look. Nice weather down right now. Tomorrow I'm going through, cruising through the cold in Oregon. Yeah, Oregon, you know, if a state starts with an O, that's my worst state to be in the wintertime. Oklahoma, Ohio, Oregon, I've always ran into bad weather and big accidents in those places. Earl says it has a inspection interface and navigation goes through the co-pilot. Our pre-pass goes through DriveWise. Yeah, and I'm not liking this new system that we have where it pops up those screens to tell you wait stations coming up, screens to tell you you're in a dangerous area. Like, they have all kinds of stuff popping up now, and it's craziness. Like, I don't get it. But hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I might be back. I'm going to go ahead and pay this lumper fee, because if I pay the lumper fee and my bills are ready already, which I highly doubt it, then I can get out of here. So, you know, I'm going to get off of here. I'm not saying I'm not coming back, but if I do come back, it'll be after I deal with this lumper. So that's it for now. I just want to stop by, tell everyone hi.